A recent USA Today/Suffolk University poll reveals that a significant majority of Americans believe it would be inappropriate for Donald Trump to instruct the Justice Department to dismiss federal charges against him if he were to regain the presidency. Nearly 58% of likely voters indicated it would be wrong for Trump to intervene in the legal proceedings, while only 30% supported such an action. Additionally, 56% of respondents felt that prosecutors should continue pursuing charges against Trump, even if he loses to Vice President Kamala Harris in the upcoming election. The poll, which surveyed 1,000 likely voters from October 14th to 18th, has a margin of error of 3.1 percentage points. Among the participants, opinions varied significantly, highlighting the deep political divide in the country. Many voters expressed the belief that no individual, including a former president, should be above the law. For instance, Steve Morrissey, an engineer from Nebraska, emphasized the principle of equal treatment under the law, arguing that dismissing charges against Trump would undermine justice. On the other side, some supporters of Trump expressed concerns about the implications of his legal troubles. Cully Gentry, an oilfield worker from Texas, argued that pursuing charges against a political opponent was dangerous and likened the situation to that of a third world country. He called for the charges to be dropped, regardless of the election outcome, highlighting the contentious atmosphere surrounding Trump's legal battles. The pending cases against Trump include a sentencing date set for November 26th, which coincides with the timeline of the presidential election. He faces a felony conviction in New York related to falsifying business records and charges in federal and state courts concerning his attempts to overturn the 2020 election results. Additionally, a federal judge recently dismissed charges regarding his handling of classified documents, though prosecutors are appealing that decision. Public sentiment appears to reflect concern over Trump's legal issues, with previous polls indicating that a substantial portion of voters believe he broke the law to influence the 2020 election. A Pew Research Center survey found that 46% of respondents felt Trump had indeed broken the law, while an ABC News poll revealed that 52% considered the hush money charges to be significant. Trump's legal team has suggested that if he wins the election, the trials could be delayed until after his term, but judges have not yet ruled on this matter. Trump has also hinted at the possibility of pardoning himself or dismissing the special prosecutor involved in the federal cases. Supporters of Trump like Marcy Michaels, a retired nurse from Pennsylvania, speculate that the charges stem from political motivations aimed at undermining his campaign. Michaels believes that the aggressive prosecution is tied to Trump's standing in the polls, suggesting that he would not face such scrutiny if he were not a leading candidate. Conversely, supporters of Harris, like Wendy Rhodes from California, believe the trials should proceed, arguing that Trump's actions on January 6, 2021, were tantamount to inciting a coup. Rhodes pointed out the significance of the case related to election interference and emphasized the seriousness of Trump's alleged actions. The complexities of the situation lead to troubling questions about governance and the rule of law. Mara Mamarau, a software developer in Wisconsin, expressed her concern about the feasibility of a president facing felony charges while in office, acknowledging the difficulty in reconciling the potential for such a scenario with the principles of justice. As the election approaches, the intersection of legal accountability and political ambition continues to polarize the electorate, leaving many to grapple with the implications of Trump's legal battles for the future of American democracy.